Welcome back. Welcome back to another episode of Basement Birds.
Yeah.
Reid keeps talking over me, as he does every single week, listening to the episode back. How we doing today, Reid?
Oh, pretty good. Pretty good. It is officially baseball off season, so I am very excited about that.
For minor league baseball, yes.
Yeah, for Double A. Triple A is still going, but Double A is done.
Yes.
Yep.
Double A's done.
Did not make the playoffs.
Well, I mean, that it makes for a longer offseason. That's just like the people who in the Stanley Cup final, they don't even make the playoffs. That's just earlier for them to start golfing.
Yeah. Yeah, like the Hawks have been having plenty of time to golf recently in recent years.
Yeah, I would be hesitant to go up one-on-one against any of those guys. But
on the golf course?
On the golf course, yeah. So
okay, yeah. I mean, I guess on hockey as well. They would, destroy us both pretty handily on either of those.
Well, yeah, probably. Well, you know what they wouldn't destroy us heavily on is the pickleball court, because you're looking at, and by the way, I know we've talked about this before, but I just like reminding everybody, you are in the presence of greatness right now, the presence of a champion. The 2024 Summer Intermediate Advanced Pickleball League champion right here.
Intermediate? And wow.
Intermediate Advanced. We're in the advanced part of the intermediate.
How many leagues are there? How many levels?
There's beginner, and then there's intermediate advanced. But intermediate advanced has two separate groups in it, and so we're in the advanced section.
Wow, look at you. You can walk faster than the other people.
Okay. We dink hard.
You're not 70 up?
I don't even know what that means, but we dink like it's going out of style. No.
Yeah, sure. It is going out of style because this fad's going to die in 5 years.
No. Nicole's actually playing right now. I wasn't invited because I had to go to reffing school, but no. Her friend got into it, and then we went and played the other day, and I showed him how it was done, and now I'm no longer invited. So that's you know what?
Sure, okay. Gotcha.
That's what happens.
Suffering from success over there.
I don't make friends. I make enemies, because everybody in this league. Yeah. You're laughing. This is not false. Everybody in this league that I'm in, there's a level of animosity that is greater than anything I've ever seen before in my entire life.
Like
you know
people
why?
Are taking
because
this recreational sport way too seriously.
No. We are in the intermediate advanced league. Okay, we are playing hardcore pickleball. All right, and so
the title of intermediate advanced is the most insane thing I've ever heard. Just call it like A, B, and C league.
Nope, intermediate advanced.
Oh my gosh.
This is Park District pickleball right here, okay? And we set the standard. We are the bar for what is a good pickleball team, okay? I debated, this is true. At work, we shot with the athletic department yesterday. We were shooting new hype content at the airplane hangar with smoke and lights, and I seriously considered, this is true, considered filming a pickleball hype video. Now, I know what you're thinking. Logan, you don't need to do that. Well, you know what?
No,
if it's worth doing, it's worth overdoing. And I've been saying that for a long time, and you know that. If it's worth doing, it's worth overdoing. Okay?
Like our social posts.
First of all, you said you were going to post this week, which you did not.
I know, but then I got busy with work.
I have been super busy with work. That's why I haven't posted anything. I love how this just immediately turns back on me again. Oh, you know what? It's fine. Just drink your water, all right? Just drink your water, okay?
I'm thirsty. I was running around today.
Oh, yeah. I'd like to see you run. I could beat you in a race.
I think if I were to play pickleball, I could take you down without much training.
You want to? Oh.
Because
Is that a challenge?
Yes, because I have 12 years of proper tennis training under my belt.
That means absolutely nothing.
That
means absolutely nothing. We play pickleball at work with someone who played tennis in college.
Yeah.
Collegiate tennis.
Yeah.
And I shut that down immediately because you're not playing tennis. And she tries to play tennis on the pickleball court. It doesn't work. You know why? Because we're playing pickleball. All right? We're dinking. We're dinking when we should have been banking, you know?
For lazy people.
I heartily disagree.
And I know that you're a lazy person.
Okay. That
you can't deny that.
That is hurtful on so many levels. But next time you come to visit, we will find a pickleball court.
Yeah.
And I will light you up into next Tuesday because I will teach you a lesson in pickleball playing, okay?
Oh, my gosh. And then we can go play tennis, and I'll teach you a lesson in tennis.
And I'll still beat you in that. You know why? Because I have the build of a premier athlete. I really don't like how you're laughing at me right now. That's really, really hurting my feelings, okay?
Can we insert a clip of you running back and forth across the camera from the old show here?
Well, you know what? That is premier athletic ability, okay?
No, whatever you say.
I am a pickleball champion. I don't care what you say. I have the proof to show it. You know what? I have officially made money playing pickleball. When you win the league, you get a check.
What?
So some would consider.
You get
some
paid?
would consider. You get paid. So you could consider me.
So here's my question.
No, wait a second. Wait.
I have an actual question, okay?
Okay.
Receiving that check, did you forfeit your NCAA eligibility? Would you want to go back to school and play a collegiate sport? Because you are now a professional athlete.
That's what I was just about to say. I was going to say, now you can qualify me as a professional athlete.
How much did you get paid?
I'd rather not talk about that. What I'd like to talk about, though, is the fact that we
triple
won
digits
the league
or not?
It has a lot of zeros on it. Okay, that's all I'm going to say. It's a big check, very big check.
Where's the decimal point?
We don't need to talk about that, all right? It's a big check, bigger than any check you've ever seen before. It's a big check. I don't know what to tell you, okay?
The check was big. The dollar amount was small. It's like one of those presentation checks like we got at work. And it's like $5 Logan cap.
I played We Are the Champions on the way home by one of the greatest bands of all time, Her Majesty the Queen.
I did that when we won the hockey championship too. So you got
stop.
You got a little bit of I'll agree with that one.
Well, I've been signing autographs, shaking hands, and kissing babies every time we're playing out on the pickleball court. You know why? Because we attract crowd. Because we are so talented on the pickleball court. And again, I really don't appreciate the amount of laughter that's coming out of your mouth.
This is great
right now.
My beer league team also attracts a crowd, but it's just the guys from the game, like after us, watching us while we play. That's about all we get. But speaking of my hockey league, though, last night was the first game back. And let me tell you, the first hockey game back after 3 months off the ice is a very humbling experience. Because I had probably skated 3 times during the summer, and I was feeling it. Oh, my gosh. My legs were so tired. I felt like I had never, I felt like it was my first time out there in, 3 years, not 3 months, let me tell you. You take some time off, and your legs are cooked. And it was, oof. It was
That'll
brutal.
happen, man.
But we won.
I always feel it in my hips. Like when I haven't skated for a while, I feel it in my hips.
Yep. Now that you say that, my left hip, it's always my left hip for some reason. I'm not sure why, but that one this morning was definitely feeling it a little bit more. That's normally where I get some tightness up there. Lower leg, knees, feet, those are all fine. It's that hip area for me, Well,
because you're doing kind of an unnatural. If you're skating the correct way, it's not really a natural movement.
Yeah,
you're pushing out.
Yes,
as opposed to walking forward.
Yeah,
so
it's
you're using muscles
movement with your hips. Yeah,
right. So I always have some hip soreness the following day.
I would agree. Yeah. I definitely had that, but it was good. One exciting thing is that our rink they switched to a new system for registration. and did not iron out all the kinks in it before the first night. So there's this new app that we need to go through, but there was this thing about bringing the old accounts from the old system over to the new system, and some people had multiple accounts. I had multiple accounts. I didn't know I had multiple accounts. I've only been playing at this rink for 3 years, but I had multiple accounts, and they were trying to merge those, and it was giving you errors, so you had to contact the rink, and they had to merge them, and then you had to reset your password, and then there was whole debate on how you go about paying per game, because pay per game in years prior, you just went up to the desk, paid per game, and you were good. But now you have to do it through the app. You need to select the date you need to pay, and the only payment they're taking at the rink is cash. They can't do card stuff at the rink. It was a total mess. And our captain jokingly getting there at 6:00 for a 9:00 game. But there were times when I was there before the game that it legitimately felt like if you didn't show up at least a half hour before the game, you weren't going to be registered in time to play. So that was a whole debacle as well.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, is this just like a local private link or rink, or is this like a national company?
No, this is a local private rink. It is not it has not been taken over by the National Ice Rink Corporation that you and I are familiar with.
Well, I mean, that's more of the Canadian Illinois exclusive. So
correct.
That's not really a rest of the country, except
Correct.
I think there is. There maybe is another one in the USA now. I know
I think there's just
the one right by us.
The two in Illinois, if I remember correctly.
I want to say, because I used to work there, and I don't remember.
I'm seeing just Illinois. There's a third one in Illinois now. 4 in Illinois. Oh, there's 4. Wow.
4.
That's interesting. Anyway, no, it's just this new recreation app that we're using. It's called DaySmart, and that get into that whole new system was, a whole debacle that had to be solved, and things of that nature. So, it wasn't terrible, but it was just very confusing because, they decided to give us information about 4 days before, the season started. But such is life in the small town rink. You make it work and figure it out, and then we did. So, and we won.
Yeah.
So that's good. That's good.
Well, that's good.
Start off the season with a win.
Your men's league hockey started this week, but
yeah,
after that long conversation about pickleball, my pickleball league starts back up this week.
The championship defense is back. We are both trying to defend some championships here.
Before I believe we had 8 teams in this previous league. Now we have 18 teams. So we've dramatically increased the size of the league. Yeah. So we have 3 sub-leagues now with 6 teams, so we'll play each other twice. And so it's a lot.
How long
the competitive
is
level,
a season?
I believe we play. It's an 8-week season and then playoffs.
Okay.
So
how is scoring for pickleball done?
It is you play to 11. Whoever is serving is the one that gets the point. You get 2 serves.
I hate scoring like that.
You get 2. So like if you and I are on a team and I serve and we get a point, then I continue to serve. And that's still our first serve. So when the other team will get a point, they don't actually get a point. It just becomes your serve. And that's our second serve.
Okay.
So
you play up to 11, win by 2?
Yeah, play up to 11, win by 2.
Okay.
The team that
serves
sets first
as well?
We do 3 games.
Is it best of 3 sets?
We do 3 games no matter
what
in this league.
Okay, gotcha.
So,
no matter what, it's not best of 3?
No.
Oh, that's weird.
Because, I think it's just this league. We go based on games won, so it's not just matches.
I
playoffs
gotcha.
Playoffs though is best 2 out of 3. So like when we had playoffs a couple weeks ago, we played each team. There was 3 rounds. We only played 6 games because we won the first 2 in each match.
In straight games. Sure.
Right.
Okay. So how long does an average game take? Like a night of pickleball, how long are you there for?
An hour. I'd say we
Okay.
get 3 games on average done in an hour.
Gotcha. Okay.
Obviously, sometimes it's
That checks
faster.
out.
I'd say about 15 to 20 minutes a game, especially when it gets more competitive. The games last longer. Like if
Sure.
we're just going to go on
'Cause
a
it's closer,
an
yeah.
11-0 run, then the game
Yeah.
might be done a little quicker. But
Okay.
if we're going to win 8-11, and we might go 5-10 minutes and no points might not be scored.
Oh, yeah, because the server needs to
'Cause
score.
it's not
yeah.
rally scoring, so
Yeah.
there's not a point every time.
Yeah, I don't like that kind of scoring. That's kind of annoying.
It is nice though because it allows for a little bit more. I don't want to say freedom, but it allows you to make a few mistakes and not be too concerned about it.
Yeah, that's fair.
Um,
Yeah, because I guess if if you're the returning team, you can you don't need to be as risk averse, I guess.
Right. And honestly, because so when you serve, you have to serve like kitty corner, right? Serve to the opposite box.
Like in tennis,
Like
you're going
just like in
cross-court.
tennis. You have to let it bounce on the serve, and then when it comes
Before
back,
you hit it.
yes.
Or
So
on the
you have to
return,
let it
okay.
bounce before you hit it on the return, and then the people who served have to let it bounce before they can hit it. So it has to bounce twice.
Okay, I see.
So that can be a little confusing to people when it first starts, but
Yeah, there's the whole thing in the kitchen as well. That's where you just can't hit the ball out of the air, from my understanding.
you can't step in the kitchen
non-volley
and
zone?
hit the ball out of the air. So
Sure. Yeah.
if the ball
But can I
bounces,
step
you
in
can
the
go
kitchen
in the
and
kitchen.
let it bounce? Yes. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. But if you hit the ball and you like kind of fall into the kitchen, or you hit it
Yeah.
and you step into the kitchen,
Yeah.
you still can't do that.
Okay. Interesting.
So
okay.
whenever you hit the ball off the fly, no matter what, you can't go in the kitchen until the other team hits the ball.
Okay, I see. Yeah, okay. See, for me, in tennis, the whole like the kitchen for me is just the version of service boxes, but you can obviously hit the ball out of a service box no matter how you want.
Right.
Does your
Yeah.
serve in pickleball need to land in a specific area?
Yeah, that's what I was saying. When you serve at kitty corner, you have to serve. So if you're on the right box, you have to serve to the left box. So you serve
Yeah, but does it
diagonally
need to like
across.
land in the kitchen, or does it not matter?
No, it can't land
No,
in the
okay.
kitchen.
It needs to
It
be
can't
on the
land
kitchen.
in the
Okay.
kitchen, and it needs to be in that box. So the box does not go into the kitchen, if that makes sense.
Correct.
So the box
Yes.
starts, and if you hit the line, the kitchen line, that's no good either. That's too short. You have to be
Okay, I
past the
gotcha.
kitchen line. You can hit any
Okay.
of the other 3 lines,
Because
and
line
it
third.
counts.
Yep.
But not the front line, not
When
the
you're
kitchen
serving.
line. You can't hit that. Correct.
Sure. Interesting.
After the serve, you can
so
hit it
there's a
anywhere.
service series. Okay. Gotcha. Interesting. Okay. Yeah. I don't know, it's
So
still just like a slower version of tennis.
it's
me.
slower till it's not. I encourage you to watch some professional pickleball, and you let me know how
I
slow
don't think
that
I
is.
have any plans of doing that.
I guarantee it's faster than tennis.
I don't know. Watching tennis is fun though. There's so much more room to work with. They hit the ball so much harder.
Do they though?
Yeah.
Have you ever watched pickleball?
No, but I've watched tennis, and the hit speeds are insane.
Yeah, but they also have a lot more time to react. Pickleball, you're both standing at the kitchen line and you're hitting it as hard as you can directly at each other. So
Well, if we
you have a lot less time to react.
if
Granted,
we
the ball is moving
extrapolate
slower.
the relative speed for both, I imagine, would be close to each other.
Yeah.
Because the tennis serve, pro tennis serves can be, well north of 100 miles an hour.
Yeah.
There's some serious velocity on it.
Pickleball, too, isn't necessarily about speed. It's more about...
It's a much more finesse game.
It's finesse. Yeah.
Yeah. See, finesse. Is
I'm
boring.
all about the finesse. That's when I played hockey, I was Mr. Finesse, dude. You know that.
Oh, just all hands team.
All finesse, dude. All finesse, baby. Come on back now. But
gosh.
no. Yeah, it's definitely similar in that you play
Yeah.
with a ball and kind of a racket and on a court and stuff.
Why
but
is it called
tennis players,
pickleball?
I don't know. Tennis players don't necessarily make good pickleball players.
Yeah.
Because they try to play tennis, they can be taken, like, I don't want to say taken advantage of, but you can take advantage of their weakness and their ability. Because in tennis, there's not a whole lot of short game, and short game is a huge part of pickleball, and that's where people get.
Yeah, it depends. I mean, like doubles, you have a lot more short game. You have a lot more serve and volleying in doubles tennis.
Right, but like, it's different. Like it's
Yeah.
Yeah. There's no dinking in tennis, is what I'm saying.
There can be.
Well, but it's not. I mean, there can be a lot of things, but how often? If that happens, 1% of the time, I wouldn't consider that.
It happens more than you think, depending on the player.
Right. I don't know. I mean, I think they are similar and have some differences, but
you know what doesn't happen a lot, Logan?
Terrible segues.
This was a great segue, but you paused too long there. So now it's terrible segue. You know what doesn't happen? Grapes being spilled on a highway.
Oh.
Okay.
Interesting. Yeah.
This weird new segment takes us to California. California Highway. This was Highway 165 in Merced County, California. And there was a crash involving two semis and a pickup truck. And one of the semis spilled its load of grapes around 11:35 last Wednesday, I believe this would be, because this article was published on the 12th. Yes, so this was last Wednesday. They were soon crushed by passing vehicles, making jam and a slippery mess on the highway. So they closed it in both directions.
Jam, he says.
As they not only needed to clear the wreckage, but also the spilled fruit, and luckily there were no injuries, and alcohol was not believed to be a factor in the crash. But I guess if we would have let those grapes ferment a little bit and then they were crushed, then it could have been a factor, but not because of what the drivers were drinking, but what they were hauling.
Oh. What's your favorite kind of jam? Jams, jellies, and pastes.
My favorite kind of jam? I like cherry jam.
I'm a strawberry.
Are you a jam or a jelly kind of guy? Can we agree that
jelly,
jam is...
dude.
What?
I like jelly.
Oh, I think jam is far superior to jelly.
Dude, I like jelly sandwiches. No peanut butter. Just give me that jelly. I'll eat it with a spoon. It's so good.
Yeah, but jam is great because jam's got the fruit in it.
Yeah, but jam, I mean, traffic jam, you jam your toe, door jam, like none of those are positives. You just say the word jelly and immediately joy flows throughout your whole body. I mean, come on, dude. I don't know what to tell you.
That is the most insane thing I've ever heard.
No. I mean, you just say say the word jelly without thinking a happy thought.
I think of jelly roll.
Yeah, exactly. Who doesn't? I mean, jelly roll is immediate joy.
Is he?
I don't know, but jam. I mean, I just think, like I said, traffic jam. Traffic jam, door jam. I don't know. I like jelly roll.
Oh, gosh. He's okay.
Jelly roll talks a lot in the third person, and I admire that.
He does. Yeah. I don't hate jelly roll.
Is jelly roll from Texas, by the way? Do we know if jelly roll is from Texas?
I don't believe so.
I mean, he's a country singer, right? Jelly roll, kind of country pop kind of thing. He's from Nashville, but you know what they have in Texas?
What?
Are charcuterie boards. You know why I bring this up?
Why?
Because there was a Texas market that covered charcuterie boards, or it covered a giant charcuterie board in 1,032 pounds of snacks. First of all,
oh my gosh, this looks incredible.
That is there's a video. Ginormous board. Ooh. There's a video.
There's
Central Market in Austin, Texas. Well, we can't hear the video, but it is at Central Market in Austin, Texas. They broke a Guinness World Record by assembling a charcuterie board. You're still talking over me, dude. We got to work on this, man. Come on. Central Market in Austin, Texas broke a Guinness. Guinness World Record by assembling a charcuterie board topped with over 1,000 pounds of meats, cheeses, and other qualifying ingredients. Are you kidding me?
The term using qualifying ingredients is great.
I know. I don't know why they wrote it like that, but the world's largest charcuterie board was assembled to celebrate Central Market's 30th anniversary. So that is, first of all, amazing. The previous record was only 769 pounds of qualifying ingredients. That was in Florida. Florida man.
Oh, those are rookie numbers.
Ginormous charcuterie board. But it was all cheesemongers on deck at the original Central Market on North Lamar in Austin, as we cut, sliced, and arranged a cheese and charcuterie board of epic proportions, Central Market said on Facebook. So go check them out on Facebook, Central Market. You can see this absolute monstrosity of a charcuterie board with various meats and cheeses and crackers and all sorts of fun charcuterie board snacks.
Wow. This is crazy. I found this Facebook post. They said that someone asked, "What did you do with it?" And they said that it was dismantled and distributed to guests, as well as the remaining was donated to the Central Texas Food Bank. So it went to a good cause as well.
Yeah,
that's always good. Because whenever you see all this stuff with food, you think, what do they always do with it? Where's all this food go? You just put out 1,000 pounds of meats, cheeses, and qualifying ingredients. And then you gotta do something with it, especially those qualifying ingredients. What do you do with those?
What exactly is a qualifying ingredient? Maybe is that just things that go on a charcuterie board?
Yeah, I guess that's like crackers, olives, things like that. I guess.
What kind of charcuterie? I mean, I've seen dessert charcuterie boards where they have candy canes and candy corns and other various types of candies.
Yeah.
So what, says it couldn't be a piece of candy? We don't know.
I guess so, yeah, that's true. I guess anything can be a charcuterie board.
Oh, dude, we should come up with the most creative charcuterie board. Like, how they have, how 7-Eleven has bring your own cup day, or for the celebrities, we have bring your own charcuterie board day.
Yeah, that's not bad.
Central Market, if you're listening. Grade A marketing ploy right there. Bring your own charcuterie board day.
Yeah, that's not bad. Or what about build your own charcuterie board?
Oh, that's more of a Home Depot project, though.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Yeah,
they could team up with Home Depot. They can go to Home Depot, create a charcuterie board, then go to Central Market, fill it with meats, cheeses, and qualifying ingredients, and bada bing, bada boom, you're having a party.
Yeah, that's not bad at all. I don't hate that at all. Okay.
We'll work on that.
Yeah,
and in the meantime,
work on our charcuterie boards.
While we're working on our charcuterie boards, go find us on every single social media platform that we are on.
YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, Spotify, Basement Birds. Bam. Give us a follow.
Bam, bam, bam,
wham, bam.
At Basement.
Thank you, ma'am.
Wham, bam, thank you, ma'am. You've been listening to Basement Birds. This podcast is a podcast that's on Spotify. So,
is that what this is?
That is. It is.
Cow, no one told me.
Be sure to check out the video version
we're not doing
on YouTube.
Okay, I'm gonna nix that.
All right. Well, I guess that should nix the rest of the episode. So, make sure to follow us on social media.
Yeah.
Otherwise, we'll catch you guys on the next one.
See ya.